in 2018. I was 49 when the business went under. I started it in 2005, having had a 20-year career in the City of London. I worked for various investment banks, stockbrokers, pension companies and investment companies trading in UK equities. And I got to the age of about 33, 34, and uh, I'd grown tired of it. I could see no further career progression. That there was nowhere really for me to go. It just wasn't fulfilling. I think that's the best way of saying that for anybody that might be listening that I used to work with. Um, and if you worked with me, I'm sorry. No, I'm kidding. I had some really fun times, but I became very clear that this chosen career that I'd chosen when I left school was coming to an end. It wasn't fulfilling. And I came across property management because I lived in a block of flats. I obviously owned a flat. We had problems with our freeholder and our managing agent and the way it was looked after and the costs, all the kinds of things that people talk about today. And I set up a residents association or a residents association, and we resolved that we were going to buy the freehold of the building from the freeholder. So I went to meet our arsehole bastard freeholder, right? That's how people describe them. And I went to meet this guy, and he was the loveliest, nicest man you could ever possibly, we'd had some correspondence that wasn't the greatest correspondence. He welcomed me into his office, offered me a cup of tea. We had a chat, a really sensible chat. And I did what I set out to do. We agreed a price to buy the freehold from him. And then when I went back to my fellow residents, they actually said, nah, we don't want to buy it now. So I bought it myself. Having bought it, I had the obligation to manage the building. Now, it's very rare that freeholders manage buildings themselves. They usually do it through a company. But this was happening at the back end of 2003, 4. And so then I thought, well, hang on. If I set up a company to manage blocks of flats, my own blocks of flats, I can buy more blocks of flats and then manage more and buy more and manage more. And I don't have to work with anybody or for anybody. So it was really my golden ticket out of the rat race.